see Jamie. It's an impromptu one. I'm going to try and not get run over. So this is James Steele. He was the mayor of Carlisle from 1845 to 1846. Only a year, and he got himself a monument. It is so cold. So I've not got my gimbal, so you'll probably be a bit bouncy. So this is the centre of Carlisle. All this has just been replaced. Dan, how are you doing, Dan? Dan, I'm freezing my bits off. So the centre of the town, this is like the centre of Carlisle shopping area, has all been getting redone. And they put a new monument up. We'll have a look at the monument. I don't often come into the city, so... Carlisle, how are you doing? So I've got all the Remembrance Day wreaths. NHS. Families of soldiers. In memory of those of the city of Carlisle who fell in the cause of freedom and peace, lest we forget. That marble's mega shiny, and it's got all the regiment plaques underneath. Kumari, how you doing? Good morning. Hang on, I'll give you a wrench. There you go, Kumari. She's lovely. If you don't know Kumari, go check her out. So we've got lots and lots of wreaths. Nice to see. So this is the centre of Carlisle. We're going to head past the cathedral and to Carlisle Castle. Primark. The old Moot Hall. Built in March 1800, it looks like. Bruce, how you doing? Fawn, good to see you, Stewpart. How are you all doing? My pleasure, Kumari. So we've got a sundial at the top. I never really get, if I come into town, I never get to have a proper look around, if you see what I mean. Carlisle Cross. Carlisle Market Cross, or the Carroll Cross, was erected in 1682 at the site of an older cross. The lion on top has one of its paws on the dormant book of the city below are 4 sundials. You got lion and sundials all the way around. It's so cold, absolutely freezing. So Carlisle is close to the border with Scotland, and it has a long history. You've got like Tudor buildings down that way. Loads of little side alleys with really old buildings. Mars, good to see you, Mars. Mars, I wish I had your weather because it's freezing here. It's at 1 degree Celsius, so just above freezing. Sarah, how you doing, Sarah? Hang on, Sarah, I'll give you a wrench. Porky, how are you doing? Silver, you little legend juice at the Crown and Mitre Fancy Hotel. How you doing, Porky? Cartman, how you doing, Cartman? It is Baltic. If you don't know Moz as well, he's another lovely guy. We'll just ignore that there's a big refuge around. Hang on, we'll go this side. Deepka, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Khalif, can you use English in the chat, please? Can you translate so we can all understand you? So my little one has gone to work experience at a cafe that specialises in, well, supports special needs, we'll say it that way. So she's doing a work experience there. Tell us, how you doing? Magic City, good to see you, Slava Ukraine. Cindy, how you doing, Cindy? Good morning. Here you go, Cindy. Yeah, you are, Porky, you are. You make me laugh. So we've got Carlisle Cathedral. And a little antique shop next to it. Welcome everybody to chat. We'll have a walk through the city centre as well. I'm getting weird looks. So the cathedral's been here since 1122 and it's still in use today. Should go for a walk through the buildings. Running Man, how you doing? Hang on, Running Man. There you go. How's things, Cindy? Absolutely beautiful building. Ooh, I've got 5G, that's rare. I'll try not to get run over because there's a car. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, someone was trying to ring us. So we'll go through the grounds. Silver, it was snowing here last night, but it was a bit sleety. Let's have a look inside. So we're in the grounds of the cathedral. Gil, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So all these buildings are to do with the cathedral. When you pass through the gates into the precincts of Carlisle Cathedral, you are entering an ancient cultural site. Archaeological digs have found evidence of Roman and Viking occupation. One of the earliest Christian foundations was the Augustine Priory. The values and principles set down by the St. Augustine of Hippo continue to guide the outlook of the cathedral and to embrace its offers to all who visit. My hands are freezing. Joe, how you doing, Joe? Hang on, Joe, give you a wrench. There you go. Christmas shopping. So look at that. You built it. Willie, it's freezing. My hands are going numb. Beautiful. So the cathedral was built, I think it was commissioned by William I in 1050 maybe. The Augustinian priory that preceded the cathedral boasted a number of buildings now lost. The cloister was the hub. Today a single arch remains. So that's from the Augustinian priory. While the word cloister implies secularism, those early Augustinian canons were in fact outwardly looking and in regular contact with the community. There you go, the old arch. Joe, get wrapped up because it is Baltic. Oh, look at the gargoyles, the doggies. Pet Farm, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Beautiful stonework. Oh, is there a fire on? I am freezing. I need to get myself some gloves. Jerry, it was about 10 o'clock last night when I saw snow outside, but it was dead wet. Ooh, look. It's the model at the cathedral. Cool. I have absolutely no idea where we're going. Should we have a look at these? I presume we're allowed here, are we? Hang on, we'll have a look at the sign instead, just to make sure. We'll have a look at the sign. The word frater derives from the Latin for brother. This building started life in the 1300s as somewhere for the Augustinian canons to eat and celebrate living in a community as brothers. The fratery and its undercroft have been many roles over the years. Somewhere to store arms, a singing school for the choir, a brewery, a library for the cathedral's magnificent book collection. Shall we have a look at the headstones? Roking, how you doing? Nathan, we're going to a castle and we've come to the cathedral on the way there. Who's this one? Here rests the remains of the Right Reverend and Honourable Samuel Waldegrave, born in September 1817, consecrated as Bishop of the Diocese November 11th, 1860, and fell asleep in Jesus, 1869. Charles George Vernon Harcourt, rector of Rothbury, Northumberland. Why is someone from Rothbury? So Rothbury is in Northumberland and it's across the county. I used to go to music festivals at Rothbury that were interesting. It's still in use today. The students have ceremonies, the choirs. I think it's quite a lot of regular services still go on. My feet are going to end up blue if I get my feet wet on the dew. Sort of, Michael. This is Carlisle Cathedral. Thank you for coming in, Road King. How are you doing? It's not get early for you. The bells. What have we got over here? The Abbey Gatehouse. Carlisle Cathedral stood as a landmark in the city and beacon of the Christian North since it was founded in 1122. While its appearance has changed over the centuries, the cathedral continues to celebrate those early Augustinian principles. So I have the old gatehouse. Thank you. Joe, happy shopping. Go through the gatehouse. Wow, from Fiji. Yes, that's the right spelling. Carlisle still has a lot of the old cobbled streets. Which way should we go? We'll go this way. See if I can manage not to get run over. Pet farm, I do too. I've done loads of it. There's like a lot of history, and you just learn. Might well get on the pavement. That might be an idea. Oh, we're gonna go back, and I can almost feel the sun. Almost. In a little local churchyard where I live, pet farm is, it's the only one I've ever seen. Nessie loves it as well. It's a fired stoneware headstone, and it's beautiful. It's a tree of life and an angel with a dove underneath it. Absolutely stunning. Steve, how are you doing? Oh, I'd do a good impression in this place. Super. You laid them cobbles. Bloody hell, Portly, you've been busy. Note yourself, get some gloves. And we've got the castle across the road. There's a military museum in the castle. Carlisle Castle was laid siege to 7 times, I believe. Once by Robert Bruce and his forces. And it was used to hold Mary Queen of Scots prisoner. What is my favourite show? I don't tend to watch shows, documentaries, history. So we're almost at the museum. This building used to be the Public Library, Museum and School of Art. Everything locally built in sandstone. That's the local rock. This path would do your dishes if you'd had a few. Tinks, how you doing, Tinks? Hang on. There you go, Tinks. So this is marking Hadrian's Wall. So you got Vindolanda there. You've got Chester's. Chester's is a fantastic Roman museum. You've got Corbridge over the border in Northumberland. Barkham. You've got some more Chester's, Newbury. Housesteads. Housesteads is really good as well. Michael, Henry VIII had a habit, he dissolved. There was a dissolution under Henry VIII. Tinks, it's freezing, it's like 1 degree. My little hands are going blue. So this was the dye works, and I only know that because it's on the building. Vicky, good morning. So you have Tully House, which is now the museum. Pet farm, yeah, if you don't know Pet Farm, go check them out. Help Pet Farm along. Urban, good morning. So here we have Carlisle Castle. I'm going to try and not get run over because I don't know which way the roads are going. Urban, have you got any snow? I'm going to try and not get run over. Adrian, good morning. Right, we'll quickly go across here. So you have Carlisle Castle. We'll go into the entranceway and we'll go along the wall. Is it still raining? We kind of had to, I should, at some point, be able to show you the Lake District. I sent Nessie a photo earlier on. There's snow just up the road on the Lake District mountains. Pet Farm, Cumbria. Well, I grew up, my family's from Yorkshire. Grew up in Northumberland, that's where my heart is, and live in Cumbria now. Just have a cheeky smoke, and then we'll go inside. Without getting run over again. We'll go and have a walk around the grounds. I was all excited when it started snowing last night, but no, it's not settled. It's icy. There's some black ice around. Well, Tours, how are you doing? We're going to go on the castle grounds in a minute. I'm good, how are you, World Tours? Right. Yes, World Tours, but it's very cold. PV, how you doing? Good morning. Oh, my poor fingers are gonna drop off. Unbelievably cold. That's not actually open to get inside. So you got the keep. You got the moat. What was the moat? So the castles had moats, which is basically a watery trench to hold invaders back. For anyone trying to lay siege. London City, how you doing? Tinks, neither mine. It's not actually open from what I'm seeing. It's saying it's not open. Oh, it is. Just on a weekend. You used to fish in that moat. We'll have a walk up towards the doors. Scott, how you doing? We'll have a walk across there. So you got the pork cutlass still in place. Not an actually working one. See it there? Tom, how you doing, Tom? I'm Tom, give you a wrench. There you go. We'll go for a walk over there. Trying to keep the sun out of your eyes. It's in mine. And then you've got Dixon's Chimney. That was one of the old mills. Hey, happy birthday, Porgy. Dale, come on. Good afternoon, Dale. How you doing? Oh, is that all? Oh, the sieges will have been interesting. The Romans were on site as well. There was a heavy Roman presence in Cumbria. Well, this part of Cumbria anyway. You've got Hadrian's Wall, not a million miles away. Oh, please don't let these seagulls attack me. So Carlisle's pretty much on the coast. Not far from the coast. Seen on TV, how you doing? Free-Tabby, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Me poor ickle fingers. How's things, Tom? I wish I'd put a big fluffy jacket on. I have absolutely no idea. Green grass. That's about as much as I know. Carlisle, it's in northern England. I didn't actually read up how long Mary Queen of Scots was held here. But Robert Bruce sent his forces. The castle successfully held out on the siege. Ooh, what's this? Dale, it's freezing. How hot is it there? Making me jealous. My ickle fingers are absolutely freezing. We're going to hit the sun. Hang on. So the overpass, I've never been over it. It creeps me out. We'll go back along the road. Ed, this is Carlisle College. I keep calling it college. Carlisle Castle. We just talked about the college before. Right, we'll get back down on this path and try and not go and get run over again. When these traffic lights got set up, I thought it was the stupidest idea on the planet. Or do you want me to risk it and go over the overpass? It's open. I thought it was shut. Claire, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Claire. Hang on, Claire, I'll give you a range. Hi, how are you doing? I've got no idea how to read and say your name, but hey. Humano, welcome to Brazil. Right. If it collapses while I'm on it, I'm blaming Willie. Daisy, I'll swap your 718 to 401. So you've got the old McVitie's factory that's still open today. The town regularly smells of chocolate. Oh my God, I'm high up. So Carlisle was also an industrial city in its time. Lots of mills, you got all the mills across that side. Seen on TV, it's absolutely freezing. So behind Dixon's chimney, you can see the Lake District and it's all white. So you got the mountains of the Lake District just behind her. Me poor fingers. Crubby, how you doing, Crubby? Good to see you, Crubby. That's why I thought, sod it will come up, will he? So you got more of the industrial side of the town. And with flags are all up still. Lest we forget, all over the town, flags everywhere. Hang on, I'm trying to open my bottle of pop. I've not got my gimbal because I wasn't planning on going live and I feel a bit exposed going live in Carlisle. Look, flags all the way down. Right, hang on. No, I live in a little town, not that far from here. We were early getting in to take Little to a work experience cafe, and because too early she's had hot chocolate and cream and mellows, so she's loving life. Coffee cake, how you doing? I'll give you a wrench. Lee, exactly. Around Carlisle, the flags have been left to stay up, really. Or people are putting them straight back up anyway. On the way through, I've passed loads of them. Ooh, hello train. Cheap seats, how you doing, cheap seats? Cheap seats, I am squeezing my bits off. And local city. me poor hands. Paranormal gatekeeper, how you doing? So I'll come back past Tully House. We'll go through the centre of the town. Crubby, it's called Carlisle. Now you got Carlisle Castle. We've just been to Carlisle Cathedral up that way. You can't say you miss it. Out of most cities in the UK, Carlisle's like 20 years behind everywhere else. Yeah, I know it's you. I sure do. Whoa. Need to walk faster. Tom, I'm going to need some. To be fair, I didn't plan on going live, but on the way through I thought, you know what, sod it, I've got a couple of hours. I'll take you on a walk around the town. Porky, Carlisle. Just next to Tully House. Humble, how are you doing? Humble, it was snowing last night, but it's not settled. The Lake District's all white, which is annoying me. It's not fair. Which way shall we go? Shall I take you through the old Victorian market? Should we go through the market? Why not? So Carlisle still has in use an old covered Victorian market. Not all the stalls are still used, but a lot are. We'll go through the market. So you came that way. I'm going to go along this way. Oh, definitely Tom. Ah, go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on. What's occurring, Humble? You still got loads of little side streets and little pockets of buildings. So we're kind of coming back into the centre of the town, at the shopping centre. Rainbow music. Beauticians. An empty one. Tattoo studio. Religious Society of Friends meeting house. Where does that go? See, I don't know where half of these side streets go. We'll go down the side street. Pet fam, you have an amazing day and keep warm. Oh my God, there is a chocolate shop down here. I do know where we are. And it makes Dubai chocolate. It's like a local chocolate place. Daughter gets the Dubai chocolate and it is absolutely stunning. Amit, how you doing? Yeah, for the most part, really. They have the street collectors out a lot. Chinese relaxing massage, aye. At the Ripon Clinic. Plastic surgery. So if you fancy a bit of a Chinese massage, Carlisle's your place. Currently, my daughter is doing some work experience with school at a cafe. Oh, look. Long Lane, it's called. And hit the Victorian buildings. Ed, thank you. Yes, subscribe to everybody around. We've got some amazing people in chat. Nessie does brilliant live streams. So the Methodist Central Hall. And we're coming on the back of the market. Where is that chocolate shop? Pagoda, probably yes. Mary Queen of Scots was held there. The castle was built in 1072, I believe. Robert Bruce laid siege to it. It was laid siege 7 times back in the day. And I think that was in a space of 10 years maybe. Hang on, I'm just having a nose on to see if I can see this chocolate shop. Let's have a look. They have loads of little side streets. And here's the back. We'll go in through the side doors. The old Victorian market. I'll get to this street corner and I'll turn around and go back around. Well, I wouldn't mind finding that chocolate shop because now I've got Dubai chocolate in my head and it's stunning. Right. Yep, jar me back, as you do. Yes, loads of bollards. And cobbles. Paul, you finally got in. How you doing? So, Paul, I fixed the wrong Paul. Jamie, oh, monster. Yes, please. A mango one, that'll do me nicely. And we're along the side of the market. Hopefully I don't get run over. The old market doors, thick oak doors. Paul, my little fingers have gone numb. It is freezing. I tell you what, these have started popping up, which I'm not impressed about. Dodgy little markets. Shandy, 28 months. Thank you so much, Shandy. Done it. Time does absolutely fly. Still haven't seen that chocolate shop. Damn it. Shandy, have you got snow? So you've got the old fire station. That building's not used now. It's used as a venue. And you've got Castle still behind. Pearly shop. And there's the tower of the old fire station. Willie, not just any chocolate, Dubai chocolate. Look at the old bus stands. This is one of the bus stops, sets of bus stops. It services a large part of the town. Right, we'll go in this side door. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming in to chat. Well, that's new. Kendal is about 30-minute drive. So this is completely new. Loads of the stalls have been moved. Wow. So the old Victorian market. Owners are buy stalls. I can't get around that way. We'll go around this way. One of these stalls is a Thai food stall. A little Thai woman runs it and it's amazing. That fruit and vegetable has been there forever. So they're just putting this in. A lot of the stalls have gone, but ooh, nice seating as well, look. Oops, not focusing, hang on, there you go. I'll show you the little Thai shop. So you've got loads of little cafes, hairdressers, and they've got one of the units. Jungle curry. Oh. Lovely, lovely, lovely menu. I could happily eat there every day. There you go, view more of the stalls. And the old roofing. Is signal all right in here? Bear in mind I'm inside and it's full of iron and steel. Dale, yes, Dubai chocolate. We might have to go and try and find the chocolate shop. Excellent. So this is she's not open today. She has loads of different there's shoe shop in there. That sells woolen things. Beautiful florist. Will it stay warm? TK Maxx, not been in there for years. So we're going into the main shopping part of Carlisle. Oh. Little old-fashioned tobacconist. We might go down the side street and try and find that shop because I've got to buy chocolate in my head. And coming this way, we're going to get sun in your eyes. You still got all little old-fashioned side streets. Happy days, Nessie. I'm kind of in civilization for all Carlisle's a million years behind everywhere else. And I'm trying to keep the sun away from you. You've got the golden arches. So we'll loop around the top here, at the top of the central part. When I pick short stuff up, we shall be going to the Golden Arches. I've already had my orders. I wonder if this is the same fella shouting and bawling. There was a guy when she had a work experience on Monday, shouting and bawling in the centre of the town. Paz, how you doing? This is Carlisle. Hang on, just holding it aside to keep the sun away from you until we change direction. I think we'll be going in Waterstones. Should be after a book. Right, we're going to be nosy and see if it's the same fella ranting that was ranting the other day. So this was built under George Ralph Esquire, May 1847. Aye, it's the same fella. Hang on. We have lots of barriers of peace. There's loads of history. There's a Logman, how you doing? A little fancy post box. Which king or queen have we got on this one? Replica of Victorian pillar box. Oh, it's just a replica. The fact that 1853 Carlisle was the first place in mainland Britain to have roadside pillar box. Well, there you go. Who knew? Daniel, how are you doing? So we're going to sneak down this side street on the quest for Dubai chocolate. Preston, yeah, there's still a lot of history and they kind of celebrate it. Like a Tudor style. And the gargoyles type characters. Guildhall Museum at one end. We're going to do a lap. Pioneer established 1878, so one of the best butchers, local butchers around. The Old King's Head, this pub is ancient. Raised in Stanix, never. How cool is that? So Stanix is up there and up there. Welcome to chat, Mallory. Riverfront Bates, how you doing? Castle chocolate. Oh my god, I found it. I found the chocolate shop. Oh, yes. Right, so people, we are going to buy chocolate because it's got to be done. Look.
your balloon.
So, how cool are those? Oh, Dubai chocolate, here I come. Right. If signal drops, I'm just getting me chocolate. Get in. 2 secs, people.
Hello, what are you doing today?
Hi, you alright?
Doing good. One box that you can have about Saturday fair or something like that, the possible fair or something like that. Hello there.
Thank
Would you
you.
like to carry these now?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Oops, dropping things. Ooh.
16 and 5 pence.
Thank you. Oh, my hands aren't working. Hang on.
Just need a bit of warming up, that's what they need.
Yeah, no, I need something to do by chocolate in my belly.
That'll work.
Ooh, blackcurrant and chilli. Thank you.
95 pence.
Thank you.
I'll warm you up.
Sure, thank you. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you.
You can't say another one, I'll pass that out.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Oops. Yes, 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 yes. Get in. So there is a blackcurrant and chilli chocolate. And he just gave me one for free. So it looks like I'm getting my spice on. Violet creams. I mean, oh, how pretty is that? Focus. Are you too cold to focus? I'm gonna eat it. That's lovely. Fruity. Nice. Really good question. I'll give you orange. Sorry, I didn't give you one before. Really nice. La Castle chocolates. Deep filled Dubai. Oh, so get a little bit of chili. There must be chili, like a piece of chili inside that blackcurrant chocolate, but it's really nice. Hang on. Look at the lovely granite.
Where have you got it?
Right. Not sure if they're still online or not. Oh, I've got a stand on the back of my phone. I can maybe show you the crack and the crunch. Hang on. Oh, and then Jammy Dodgers. Shandy, have a brilliant one. Thank you for coming in and be putting up with us for that long. Mental. Riverfront's because that's stunning. Hang on, I'm going to try and stand my phone up. Will it stand is the question. Right, are you ready? Can you even see when I do it? Oh. Look at that. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, that is unbelievably good. Oh, heaven. Next some bins, Porky. I'll take you through next to little old church at the back. Oh God, no. There was only a little bit of a kick on that blackcurrant and chili chocolate. It's really nice. Bare root bites. You're having a laugh. Let's have a look at their menu. Kofta, shish, shawarma, halloumi, lentil soup, falafel, Lebanese burger. No. Yeah, pistachio. Oh. So I can most definitely recommend Castle chocolates. Mush, how you doing? Bullows, yeah, Bullows. Bullows was just there. It shut down a fair few years ago, though. That was Bullows on the corner. And Crown and Mitre. One of the older and more fancy old hotels in the centre of the town. They have just done a refurb and repaved it all. This is new. The War Monument's new. I wonder what that's about. Why is that little path there? There. Not so much sun on this side, but you got all the old buildings. Fancy new seats. Hopefully no one tries to set fire. Oh no, they're resin, they're not wood. We're going to go up the side street and go. Got off straight at the wrong stop. It's not a bad place to do that. Yes, we should go up the side street. Ooh, someone smells nice. I smell aftershave. Tom, it's an old city. Old city. And because we're in the Scottish borders, there was a lot of fighting in between us and Scotland. We had the Romans here. There's still a lot of Roman stuff. So a little one was, a choir was in a competition and they sang at this church, St Cuthbert's. It's beautiful. London City events, you can keep it down there. I was so excited last night when there were bits of snow coming down, but it didn't lay. It is Baltic. It's meant to get down to -7 tonight. So we're going to its grounds, why not? And we've got one of the oldest pubs, well, the oldest pub, I think, in the town, the Sportsman. Oh, crap my pants. Can't say things like that in the churchyard. Thomas. 1847. I can't quite put that out. I remember John Graham, a chemist, apothecary, try and get yours round. Depart this world June the 25th, 1757. Grace Pattinson, 1771. 84 years, that is massive, absolutely massive. For back in the day. That one's too degraded. Joseph Studholme of St Nicholas, died 1825. And I got the beautiful stained glass windows protected. Ooh, hang on. In memory of, I'm starting to break down. Regiment of Foot. The 8th Regiment of Foot. 1821. Aged 84. Wow. Someone a squire. 8th Regiment of Foot. Memory of William Lamb Butcher. It's a good name for a butcher. 1808. His wife and his children. That's an unusual one. Mr. C. Kirkbride. Died 1836. This was 1823. Jane. Somebody, April 1832. All the headstones are laid around the edge. British Migrant Watch, how are you doing? This one's rather well. That one is 1842. This is a fancy one. Graham Thurnham, Major in the East India Company, 1st Battalion, 7th Regiment A, who died at Dula near Maulik in something in the Indies in 1825, age 31. How cool is that? That's, so yeah, East India Company's 1st Battalion in Bombay. Jamie, sorry. Ooh, this is a nice fancy one as well. Matthew Hind, the office of Mayor Sergeant of the city for 40 years. Died in 1815. Also his wife, 1808. John, their son, common councilman of this city, 1820. Another one, 1820. Isn't that strange? So, they died at 1815, mum, 1808. But then you've got one died on November 21st, 1820, and another one died 1820, June the 23rd. Beautiful, beautiful old church. I know, Jerry, it's going to play with my mind as well. So here is this memorial garden opened by Princess Alexandra in 2015 in memory of those who served their country. We'll remember them. Here, there, and everywhere. Porky. JF, 1851. So you got the sportsman, like the oldest bar of the town. Can't see where I'm going. The old sportsman. So a lot of these flags have got inscriptions on. Why? How are you doing? Why? We've been to a cathedral, we've been to a castle, wandering around the city. I'm a country girl. Krishna, how are you, Krishna? So, yeah, the sportsman. Possibly the oldest boozer in the town. We'll see. Thank you, Krishna. And then you've got the nowhere near as old Marks and Spencer. Hang on. Morning coffee. Once I pick my little girl up, I shall be heading for hot chocolate and a pair of gloves. Weatherspoons, there's a Weatherspoons down on Botch. Or there was. I don't know, it should be still open. Oh, I don't know about a pint. I'd have a mulled wine. Something to warm me cockles. Pint of coffee, yes. And a hot water bottle. Are they going in there or are they not? Yeah, they're going in there. Underground car park. Back to Victorian, but BMW I, exactly. Yes, you can smell Watts all over the town. If it's not Watts coffee shop, it is McVitie's. The town gets just bathed in chocolate aroma, and they've got the chocolate biscuits cooking. So we're on the side street down to the train station, and Botch, where all the bars are. So you got the West Walls and the Castle Keep, and Botchy down there. Hang on, I'll show you. We're not going to go down Botch, but I'll show you where Botch is in the castle walls. Shermanu, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So Watts is a little coffee house, and it just fragrances the streets. It's just down here on the left. Take a little bit further along so you can see better. So you got part of the walls, and you got Carlisle train station just down there. Tom, there's the mainly deprived area was an area called Raffles, but the council decided to knock a lot of it down. They moved people out and built new housing instead. There's the odd deprived area. There's like a large Nepalese, believe it or not, population down the end of Botch, down that way. We had two main migrant hotels. The Swallow Hilltop and what was the other one? Crown? What was it, Crown? Down Stanix, actually. No, County Hotel. The County Hotel? But there were loads of protests and they were shut down relatively quickly. Yeah, they are. We are having a massive influx of not locals. So I don't know where the HMOs are. So you've got the rest of the castle wall there. Edza, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. So I'm going to cross over. What's down there? I've never looked over that wall. You got the old walls. Back there. Terry, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like to see it. Riverfront. So yeah, a lot of not locals, put it that way. I'll show you into the side of the. So you got the central station there. Where that tower is. You got all the old Victorian ironwork on the viaduct bridge. Urban, yes, you certainly do. So that's Dixon's Chimney. That was a mill. Sad story. So a local fella, I don't know if he was on a drink or what, managed to get over the wall at the base, and locals spotted him first thing in the morning, and he was hanging upside down by his feet, it looked like, at the top of the chimney. It took them hours to get him down, like hours and hours and hours, like lots of hours, like half a day. Obviously he was deceased at that point. But for whatever reason, he got over the wall. All the lovely old ironwork, fleur-de-lis, all perspex stuff. Saves them having to repaint it, doesn't it? Oh, you found the answer, sword. Nice one. So hopefully they put better fencing and railings up so no one else. Pound stretcher, there isn't a pound stretcher. Doesn't exist. The swimming baths was just down here on the left, funny enough, and they closed it down. There's also an old Victorian steam rooms and sauna that I used to go in for ladies' days. A Victorian building with rooms of varying temperatures, all clad in pine. Beautiful steam room and an extremely cold plunge pool. Beautiful Victorian building. I don't think they've kept it open after they closed the swimming baths. There's loads of rivers, so with it being pretty much on the coast, the main, oh look, so there's your Lake District. There's the Lake District, all covered in snow. I am totally jealous. Lake District's maybe 20 minutes drive, 25 minutes drive from here. Samir, how are you doing? Summer, I wouldn't have a clue. Woolworths back there, yeah. Unfortunately, it turned into B&M. It did close down, and then moved the B&M. So you got the back side of the train station. Carlisle train station is another beautiful Victorian building. Miguel, no. Why are you pushing around the sweeping brush? Because I'm not. These steps were covered in ice this morning. I never walk this way, so I miss all of this. Deported. That's the way. See if we can manage to get across here without getting smacked by a car. Oh, it's so cold. Right, can I get across here? Yes, I can. I know, same with, they sell all sorts now, clothes and all sorts, and it's not a quid. That's the way, BMW. See, there you go, we've got more flags up that have been left. Hallelujah. Flags all over the town. Raise the colours. Has been working well in Carlisle. I'm not sure. Is that the, I think we're across the Eden, I think. Yeah, that'll be the River Eden. So that's the main river that comes through the town. Which regularly floods. And again, local sandstone. It was horrible. His daughter's friend used to live kind of, there's a better look at Dixon's chimney. Used to live a few streets that way, like literally underneath it. And that poor fella was hanging upside down off there for nearly 12 hours. The Nelson Bridge, the foundation stone of this bridge was laid in 25th of June 1852 by Thomas Nelson, Esquire, the Mayor. Re-erected in 1876. Re-erected. Erect, it was erect. Baz. I bet you got plenty of hours. There you go, you got the River Eden. Oh, that wind's like ice. Sarah, thanks for coming back in. So the part of Carlisle we're going into, hang on, it's only getting over. There. George Smith & Co. from Glasgow. Glasgow. Beautiful old ironworks. Marcella, thank you for coming in. I can imagine they'd last like 10 seconds. My hand is that numb. Good colour my hand. My hand was that numb I could barely snap that chocolate and open a packet. Yeah, they might not be so sure of you if you went in Christmas pyjamas, but it would be funny. Good to see that they've not come and took these flags down. They're all the way down. They've got bunting down the bottom, the works. Right, you lovely lot. I'm going to have to do a shoot because I'm almost there to go and pick her up. So in about half an hour, when I've walked back up the town, we shall be nice and toasty warm in McDonald's, the Golden Arches. She's been doing me head in for it. Did they? I mean, you can see down the street. Flags are all the way down still. There's a lot still in Carlisle. So, which is a surprise. Being a Labour MP and council, hopefully they're kicked out in May. I shall be doing my part to kick them out. So, thank you all for joining me. It's been lovely, been a nice walk out. A really different one. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye now everyone.